welcome back to my channel, The Baking Diva. I just put a few videos on of my Mother's Day festivities. I hope you all enjoyed them, but now it's time to get back to business, baking. For those of you that follow me, I'm sure you heard me mention that I absolutely love anything made with almond paste. Oh, I just love it. Pignoli cookies, Danish with almond in it, almond cookies. I mean, anything that has almond paste in it, I love. So I decided today to bake you a cake that has almond paste in it. And this cake, there was a recipe and it was an all-around favorite in the Odense company's, I guess you could say, recipe contest. And this is what I'm using today. The Odense almond paste. It comes in a box like this. I believe it's 7 ounces in the box. It comes in a foil tube, and when you take the foil off, it looks just like this. And puts me in almond heaven. So anyway, this cake is going to be a nice, moist almond cake. It's actually an almond butter cake. I love it, and I know you're going to too. So should we get started, cameraman?
We surely should.
Alrighty. So the first thing you're going to need to do is preheat your oven to 325 degrees. And I definitely will put the recipe in the description box below for you. You're also going to need a Springform pan. This is a Springform pan. Whoopsie. And, it opens here and the sides come off. And you're going to grease and flour your pan. So I did that already. I'll put that aside. All right, now you're going to need a bowl. In this bowl, you are going to put, let me get my recipe a little closer so I could see it. You're going to put one of these 7-ounce boxes of almond paste, but you're going to grate it. Now, if you know what those box graters are, that you grate cheese on, they're fine on one side and they're coarse on the other side. You're going to use the coarse side. Well, I have a box grater, but I also have this handy dandy little grater. You have a handle on it. It has a place where you can lock it and release it. You turn it, push this down, and whatever you want to grate comes out in the bowl. So here we go. See it all coming out there? Look at that. Can you see that, cameraman?
Sure.
So anyway, that's the way you want to grate your almond paste. It doesn't take long. Just takes a minute. This just happens to be easier for me. I use it all the time. So anyway, all right. Once you get all your almond paste grated, and it looks like this, I'm going to put that aside. And now you're going to take a bowl. I'm using the bowl from my stand mixer. You can use a hand mixer if you like. We're going to put the grated almond paste in this bowl. Move this out of the way. And into the bowl with the almond paste, we are going to add 1 1/3 cups of granulated sugar, which I've already measured here. So I'm going to put that in. All right. After that's in there, you can take a spoon or a spatula and just move it around your almond paste and your sugar so it gets a little bit like crummy looking. So I'm doing that. It's almost like you're coating your almond paste, and your almond paste mixed in with the sugar is going to have a nice little crumbly look to it. So I'm doing that. Very easy to do. If you're anything like me and you love almond paste, you're going to think the angels were singing when you smell this. All right. So that's all done. Looks good. Nice and crumbly. I'll hold it up so the cameraman can zoom in. You can see what I'm talking about. There you go. Just make it look a little crumbly. Just work on it a little bit. Break it up and, mix it in with the sugar. Okay. So now I'm going to put this on my mixer. Here we go. Let me get that over here. All right, I'll get the beater attachment on there and pull it up. All right, so now you say, Diva, you got your almond paste and your sugar. What are you doing next? Well, I will tell you. We are going to add to that our butter. And it's room temperature butter. And what you need is 1 1/4 sticks, which actually comes out to like 10 tablespoons. So I'm going to put the butter in there. Let me move that around. There we go. Okay. Get it all in. Don't waste anything. Alrighty. Okay. Move that over here. And then what we are going to do is we're going to beat it until it's light colored and it's fluffy. So let me get this started. I'll come back when I have it all mixed. You're going to add to this 6 eggs. You're going to add them 1 at a time. So you're going to add your egg, and you're going to beat it a little bit, and then you'll add your second egg and your third egg until you have all 6 of them added. And then you're going to beat it on high for about 3 minutes. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, I finished beating all this, and it's very light and fluffy. I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla to that mixture now. And I'm just going to give it another little mix. And then we'll be all done with that part. And I'll show you what we do next. Oh, smells good. Vanilla and almond. What could be better? Okay, I have that all done now. Now I'm going to take a bowl. And in this bowl, I'm going to put my flour. I'm going to put 1 cup of all-purpose flour in the bowl. To that, I'm going to add baking powder. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Did it go? Is it this white one? Yes, okay. Going to add to this 1 teaspoon of baking powder. All right, and to that, I'm going to add 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. So let me get that in there. Okay. I'll whisk it for you. Get it all combined. Okay. In case I forget to tell you later, this is a very moist, buttery almond cake. And it will keep well for about 1 week if you wrap it well. Let me put that aside. All right, so now I'm going to take this off of here. We're going to continue to use this bowl. Let me get this. Oh, look at this batter. Oh, so nice and creamy. Oh, I want to get a spoon. I want to taste it. But it has 6 eggs in it. Should I do it, cameraman?
No.
You sure? Just a little taste?
No.
All right, let me put that aside. All right, now what you're going to do is you're going to add your flour mixture to this creamy, delicious almond mixture. Let me get that in there. And you're going to just get it combined. Put a little bit in at a time. And just mix it until it's combined. Look how creamy this is. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh. Scrape the sides of your bowl. It blends into the wet mixture beautifully. Mmm, so good. Cameraman, you gonna have some of this later?
Sure.
You're gonna have a lot of it later?
Maybe.
Well, you know why. You have to eat a lot of it, cameraman. Tell them why, cameraman.
I'm not sure.
Why, cameraman?
Don't know where you're going
Well,
with
let's
this.
just say the cameraman has to have a test on Friday morning, so he can't eat beyond 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. So that's a long time to go without eating. So I think he's going to put a lot of this cake in his mouth. What do you think, cameraman?
I think it'll just take maybe a pint of Jameson's will do the whole shebang.
Oh, did they say you could have Jameson's before your test?
They didn't say I couldn't.
Well, that is true. Why don't you just, it's a moist cake. Why don't you just pour some Jameson on the top and it'll get soaked in. And then you'll be so out of it you won't know what's going on with your test.
I won't need anesthesia.
That's true. Well, you're not getting anesthesia anyway. Just getting a little sedation. It's not anesthesia. All right, so I have this all combined in here. Look at this baby. Oh, look at this. It's so thick and creamy. I want to put my face in the bowl. All right, so now I'm going to take my Springform pan that you saw that I greased and floured earlier, and I'm going to put the batter into the pan. Now this is going to then go into my 325 degree oven for, I would say, 55 to 60 minutes, or until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out dry. So let me pour this in. I'm gonna put it in my oven, and when it's out of the oven and I've cooled it on my cooling rack for 15 minutes, I'm gonna release the cake and I'll come back and we will do a delicious taste testing. So come back, I'll see you in a little. Hi everyone, okay. I baked this little gem of a cake. It was in the oven for at the 325 for 55 minutes, and it came out perfect. I checked it with the toothpick, and it looks and smells delicious. Now you can serve this cake many different ways, but I prefer to sprinkle some confectioner's sugar on it, which I'm going to do now. Now a lot of people like to serve this alone, or you can serve it with berries. Raspberries are always nice on almond. I'm going to put some of this on the side. I'm just going to have it plain today. Okay. It really looks very good. Alrighty. And I'm going to do a little taste testing now. Before I do, I just want to mention to all of you, if you're not a subscriber of mine yet, and you'd like to be, and you'd like to see more of my recipes that I show, go on down below and hit that subscribe button. Bing! And there's a little bell next to it. You can hit that bell, and YouTube will notify you every time I have a new video up. Doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It's just you'll get a notification, and you'll know when I'm ready to show you something new. You can make a comment if you like, and you can give thumbs up. YouTube loves those thumbs up. I love them too. It helps to promote your video. So anyway, I'm gonna cut a piece of this now and see what this dense, buttery almond cake tastes like. Still a little warm. Yummy in the tummy. Okay. Dish over. Look at that. Wowee. That looks delicious. I'm gonna take a bite of that baby. Have my coffee here. What's better than a cup of coffee and some almond butter cake? So good. It is moist. It's very moist cake. Very moist. I love it. It's dense. It's not real dense, but it's moist and a little dense. Has that great almond flavor to it. I just love it. You really should make this cake. I think you're going to love it too. Cameraman, are you going to have a piece?
Of course.
So good. If you're an almond lover like me, I'll put the recipe down below. Make this little cake because I know you're going to love it. So for now, until next time, I'm going to say to all of you,